Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Have you ever
right, everybody, 1 second, 1 second. There it is. There I am. All right. What's up, everybody? So what we're going to do here, let me get these guys on. Boom, boom. We are here. All right. So, Inception going on. Actually, let me just do this a second. Let me just do this 1 second. All right. So, what we're going to do here is I'm going to go over to Instagram, look at all the builds, right? Look at all the builds that were put in. Michael Daly, good. I'm glad you got it. I got Kim Dixon's package. Thank you very much, Kim. You have no idea. That came at the perfect time. This was literally my last bottle of juice right here. I haven't got to go get more juice. This is literally my last bottle, and look where it's at. You have no idea how good of timing that was, Kim. Thank you very much. And also, I got a wire order from Wire Optimum, and I already used some of the 36 gauge, and it's looking pretty good, man. I'll talk about it more later. That's not what this video is about. What this video is about is the ND6K, not 6.4. I don't know why I kept saying 6.4. Anyway, editing that video was actually going pretty good. The cropping out of the names was something I was dealing with through the whole entire make of the video. I thought it would be easier if I got everybody's pictures and made that video you just seen. I made that first, and then I was going to put that in my video with the FaceTime. I was going to put that into the video and edit it like that. So the first video was fine. That's the first video. That is the very first video I made, is that one, and the one before this. That's the same video, the one I just played. I'm going to delete the video before this. That's going to be deleted. The ND6K is going to stay up, and I also edited it up so you could see the names and put it on Instagram now. So everybody's build's going to be seen on Instagram with their names. And then it's just going to be the original video and this video. I'm going to erase the one video though, the 4-minute one that's up. I'm going to erase that. I don't need to have all these videos up of it. So yeah. All right, and before I get started on this, so what this is I'll just give you my thoughts on the build. It's kind of how I judged it. There was a couple disqualifications, and it's important for me to note that and to tell you who was disqualified and why they were disqualified, because in future build-offs, I want people to know that I am a build-off Nazi. I want you to know to follow the damn rules. They are not hard. The rules are made to make it simple for everybody. That's it, all right? It's basically people double posting. People double posting is no good. And I can't have people say, oh, he double posts, so I'm going to double post. Oh, everybody double posts, so just double post. It's annoying. It's so annoying, and I made that completely clear. So there was 2 people that double posted, and I'm not talking about reposts. I'm talking about they either posted their build twice, or they posted something and said, oh, I'm trying this out and it didn't work, and I'll just post another one later. Not cool. Not cool. These videos, that video, it took me 8 hours to make. It takes 8 hours to make these damn videos. So just yeah, just follow the rules. It's just making, yeah, I think the people that follow the rules notice how simple they are. And I think a lot of people are getting them confused. I think people think they can't post anything else but the build off. No, just not to the hashtag. You could post whatever pictures you want. Just please only use that hashtag for your entry. That's it. It's just to make everything easier for everybody to get these videos out as easily as possible. If this build-off keeps going this way, we are going to do more. I'm right around the corner to 7K. I'm like 100 away. 100 away. 100 away from 7K. There you go. I'm 100 away from 7.4. What the fuck do I keep putting a 4 in there for? So I apologize for the first video cropping out some of the people's names like Kim Dixon, Josh Main, Builds by Talion was cropped out of the first one. It was just, that part was a nightmare, and I don't know what I did wrong. I didn't know. No, it's not. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Searching for it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, especially when things go wrong. It's a lot of work. It's 8 hours. That's like as quick as it goes. I don't even know if there's any way you could do it quicker. That's just how long them videos take. I bet your own boy Josh's videos all took about that long. All took about that long. Um, So with recording, getting everybody's name, putting a list, I have stuff like this going. Like I got lists of people. I got like who's in, who's out. Oh, it's close, so I got to make another list. It's just to stay organized and make sure you don't miss anybody. It's 8 hours of work. It's a full day, and I don't mind it. I like doing it, but just so everybody understands why I have the rules set. Now, saying that, let's just go over to Instagram and look at it. It should just come up all in order. Um, yeah, I should get a pet monkey. And kind of what I wanted to do with this build off is just have me, no other judges. Sometimes I don't like what judges say. I don't agree with. Sometimes the judges aren't as good at building as the people building, and I don't necessarily like that because then they go and judge stuff based off of stuff that they shouldn't be judging on. Um, but I'll let you know what's going on and like who was close, why I might not have picked a particular build, um, and why I did pick certain builds, and just um, that's about it. I'll just go through, give you my thoughts. All right. I know there's probably a couple people like, why didn't mine make it in? It's always gonna happen, man. It's rough. It's rough, but I feel good with my decisions. Previous build offs, I would let like a couple other people in, but I gotta stop doing that because it shows favoritism. It shows not following the rules. Me not following the rules. So everybody did it. Before I even get into this, if I say anything about your build that maybe you don't agree with, or maybe you wish I didn't say, I am extremely grateful of everybody that put a build in, that submitted a build, and I hope you do so again. And I am very proud of everybody that submitted a build. They did a great job. I feel like everybody pushed themselves a little bit, you know. So it's just my thoughts. Because a lot of people do ask, like, what could I do better? What are you judging these on? I get this question all the time. What's the difference between an A plus builder's build and just a regular Joe's build? It's mostly cleanliness. It's mostly cleanliness. But sometimes you could overlook cleanliness for some other things, and that's why the scoring system comes into play. All right, the scoring system comes into play a lot with that because maybe this build's cleaner than that build, but this build isn't as clean, but it's super creative. And there's a couple of them that are going on. All right, so, and then there's a couple that are just like, I think a lot of people, I said the top cap doesn't have to fit, and I think some people might have did more than they had to. I think some people like that top like builds like what some of these builders are doing without naming any names. Not only does the top cap, it's not the fact that the top cap doesn't fit, it's the fact that it's also just symmetrical. It's just it looks like art. It's not just like, oh, I got this big fucking thing going this way and I got wires coming out of here. That's not what it's about. It's about how it looks overall. Now, yeah, yeah, and I don't know, man. I might do. Let's see how this one goes. I really might do one right after, and maybe even just call it like ND6K, like Retribution or something like that, or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this one goes. So far, so good. I'm enjoying it. I hope everybody else is. I like doing it, and I think that it's good for everybody, and I think it's good for the build community as a whole, without sounding too full of myself or anything. I did not create build-offs. I just enjoy the hell out of them, and nobody else is going to do them. So here we are. We are doing them. Not just me, everybody. Nope. Oh, you can't see that. Where am I going? Where? Oh, no. There it is. Oh, whoa. What the hell happened? Whoa, there it is. All right. ND6K. Here we are. So this is the hashtag. You can go check out all the builds on this hashtag. I wish I would have grabbed more pictures for sure. It wasn't letting me download the pictures as I thought it would. On my phone, which I can do this the next time, I could just download all the pictures with like one click. This one I had to use a snipping tool, which is just a tool on the computer where I have to snip out everybody's build. And I wish I didn't have to do that. That might have been part of the cropping problem. I think that might have been one of the big issues with the cropping problem. All right, so the top posts here, I'm just going to go from here down. If it's not part of this round, then I'm just going to skip right over it. So yeah, let's just go right from the top post, and then I guess I would be going that way. Okay. So these are in no particular order, just the order that Instagram put them up. All right, so Witchcraft Coils. This was one of my favorites in the whatchamacallit, in the protege tier. I really enjoy the squareness of this build, and you know you got a clean staggered staple here and everything, and the colors are amazing on this picture. I liked this one a lot. This was like, I'm going to show you my list. This is what my list looked like, all right? This was my list. So I would go down, right? And before I got to any points, I would just go like in. Actually, this one's edited. I'm sorry. So I would go in, out, possible, high possible, and small possible. So I would do that. So when I did the protege and I did Witchcraft Coils, for instance, Witchcraft Coils is right here. He was in. He was just that was one of the ones I was just like, yeah, this one's gonna be in. So it was almost like no points necessary. I seen all the builds and this one was in automatically. That picture is amazing. So really good job, Witchcraft Coils. Can't wait to see Witchcraft Coils obviously made it in. Can't wait to see what you do in the next round. This is one of them builds though. It's like, it's not just like, oh, the top cap doesn't fit. It's got like, it's got a theme, you know? It just got a theme. Squares, you know, it's cool. All right, Corey Coils. This one is just one of my favorites overall. And I normally don't like builds like this, but this one is so symmetrical, and I am still a little confused on how he did it. This would be just like a weave build. I imagine this was all handwork. And this build is just insane. I wonder how big it actually is, because I think this is like a 50 millimeter deck. So that's a humongous piece of metal there. And just the fact that I know that it's hand wrapped and how it looks is just, it's so clean for a hand wrap build. And it would actually vape too. This thing is really fucking cool. This was another one. It was just like, yeah, that's in. As soon as I seen it, I was like, oh, he really pushed himself on that one, because I never even seen Corey do something like that. I seen him do builds kind of like that, but not to this extent. This is just, yeah, I don't know how to do that. I just don't know how to build that. I honestly hardly even know where to start. So this one was like one of the ones I was like, wow. Very good job, Corey Coils. This is in the master tier. Okay, and then we had Cloudy 869. Yeah, this was a good one. This was one of the ones that was like, I had to wait to the end, see which one. This wasn't automatically in. This one got judged a little bit. I'm not a fan of one wraps, but this one's pretty cool. You got the snake spine, you got the Trinity going up. I believe it didn't matter to me whether it was a Razorback or not, but I'm pretty sure it is. And I just liked it. I thought it was a good build. I liked it. Good job. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I could say much critiquing on this. I'm not a fan of one wraps typically, but it's not just a one wrap. It's got a six wrap underneath, possibly even a seven wrap. I'm not sure. Six wrap underneath. So when you have more coils in there, the one wrap thing kind of becomes insignificant. That argument kind of goes away. Great job, Cloudy869. He made it into the protege tier. Okay, Ohm style. This was a good one. Um, so originally, Ohm style, I was like, this is an awesome build. It's probably gonna make it in. I did not notice this at first glance. So you see these wires here? I didn't notice this at first glance, and then it's like, it's a triangle. It's three wires fused together. That's super fucking cool. That's like my favorite part of the build, even though some of the other parts of the like this is amazing here. This is hard to do. This is not easy. Um, I like everything about this build besides these stitched aliens sticking out. I'm not a fan of them. That was the only thing I did not like about it. I didn't like how far away they were. But I mean, the thing is everything else about the build so badass. But yeah, I wasn't a fan of how they were sticking out like that. They look a little, they look like your RDA's got arms and holding it, which might be what you were going for. But you made it in, and it's an awesome build, and all the wires are super clean. Great job. I mean, yeah. This was one of the ones that was like, yeah, he's in. Yeah. Okay. This was from the last round. This is from the last round. Okay, this one. Okay, this isn't his original post. This was a repost, so hold on. We'll get to him. This is from Dragon's Breath. Okay. This. Okay, this is a repost. This is a repost. This is a repost. See all the reposts you gotta deal with? Repost. Repost. This is the shit I have to deal with when I'm going through all the editing. Alex Fried Eggs couldn't put a build in, so I guess he kind of put a build in, but he didn't put what tier he was in or anything, but whatever. He wasn't able to make it. This is me judging the 6K build off, like, holy shit with the popcorn. Oh yeah. And then he has a little nod of the yes. I love that. Okay. This is a repost. You see this is what happens. Diablo Coils, I don't know what he's doing here. Like, dude, this hashtag isn't for... Oh my god. And he gets a shout out on my video for... Jesus Christ. Bones the Skater. Bones the Skater. This build's fucking cool. So this is a Razorback Hedgehog with an alien inlay. The Hedgehog is stitched. It's also an Inception. And then he's got these micro Clapton staple stagger fuse Claptons, I believe. Yeah, micro Clapton staple stagger fuse Claptons. And I feel like there's two wires under there. I feel like it's a parallel wire. So just a lot of crazy wires going on. This one was one that was like, it was like a high possibility of getting in. This is one of the ones I had to wait to see the others. But when I seen it, I really liked it. Bones did a great job on this. It's super cool. Love the Razorback. And then you got the micro Claptons going on, which micro Claptons and build-offs just go together. Same thing with like Razorbacks. Just they're a good way to get a good score in build-offs. Micro Claptons, Razorbacks, Pitchforks. Those are like what you want to do. Jason Campbell. Braiding wires with Clapton wires is insane, first of all. This is a protege build that made it through. This is also one of the builds where I was like, what are all these wires coming out, though? So, I'm not a fan of stuff like this. This build is awesome. It took a lot of time, I know. And then you have more, I know, like, you have all this stuff. Sometimes it's better if you have a build like this and the top cap does fit. This would have made it in without all these wires, is basically what I'm saying. Just micro Claptons braided that fit in a deck is more is better looking to me than the wires in the background. You know, you did a great job. The Claptons look like they stayed together very well. Protege in there, great job. Can't wait to see what you do the next time. All right, Wire Junkie Alex Finn. Yeah, this one's fucking cool, dude. And there's a theme, right? There's the triple interlock theme. Triple interlock Hedgehog here, and triple interlock Razorback Alien double. What is that? It's just a single stitch? Not sure. Staple underneath of there. And it's two coils, but the one wraps around to the other one. This is really cool. And the top cap. I don't know. Maybe the top cap. It don't matter. Whatever. The rules weren't that the top cap has to fit. It's just always a good plus when you have a build like this and the top cap still fits. The colors are insane too, even though I'm not really judging on colors. And I'm not really judging on picture taking. It's just a little plus for everybody to see. Obviously, there's a whale factor. This almost, you know what this picture reminds me of? Remember I was playing Solitaire the other day and I was killing it and the cards were flapping down and they fan out and they bounce around? This picture reminds me of that. And that's why he made it through to the second round. That's not why he made it through, because it's an awesome build. Great job, man. Really, really good stuff. Awesome pictures, too. All right, Big Al. Now, I think Big Al wasn't happy with this. Dude, this build's insane. Insane. Not 100%. Okay, I mean, as builders, we're not always 100% happy with stuff. Dude, this is a double binary here, but there's a binary on the other side, which means this dude is doing some math. Dude, this build is fucking cool. This build's just cool, dude. You should be super proud of this. Super, super proud. This is in Protege. When I seen it, I was like, maybe he shouldn't be in Protege. Maybe he shouldn't be in Protege. Next time you're not getting by on me, buddy. Super cool. You should be super proud of this build. Very, very good job. I see what you're saying. I mean, I see it, but we could all see stuff like that. I could pick stuff out in every build, really. But that's not how to be. Coil Punk. He's got a micro Clapton. This is a hybrid, so he's got a micro Clapton, like I guess kind of like a Juggernaut deal going on. He's got some ribbons in there, and the Enigma. He definitely took chances on this one. He definitely pushed himself on this one. So good job, Coil Punk. I hope it was fun. And I can't wait to see your next one. This is one of the ones that it just, you know, it could just be cleaner. The staples collapsed inside. It's just one of them things, man. Yeah. Yeah, stuff like this is, it's hard, man. It's just fucking hard. You know? It just takes a lot of time. Sometimes with build-offs, you could do a lot with just what you know, even though you could take chances, and you could still take chances with that. All right, Ohm is where the art is was definitely, so look at my list. Ohm is where the art is was down, so I did all these names. These were the ones they were fighting for each other's spots in the protege. So Ohm is where the art is, Coil Cam. Hold on. Why is this? Josh Main, Leono Coils, that one person, Straight Dripping Cloudy. It was like down to these guys, and I had to pick which ones, would make it through. So Ohm is where the art is was pretty close to getting in, damn close to getting in. This Micro Clapton, fucking staple stagger fuse Clapton, with the twisted Claptons on the inside is very, very cool. Um, yeah, man, it was rough. It was rough not letting this one in. But pretty cool. Just Micro Clapton, stable stagger fuse Clapton is just crazy. I like this build a lot. I do. I think it's cool looking. I think it's very cool looking. You should try it again, Ohm, is where the art is. Just drop some of your gauges down, I think. Just the inside cores, not the outside, some of the inside. Super cool build. It's one of them ones where it's like, it sucks I can't let somebody else in. Really good job though. Sean O'Garrity. Alien Stag, but he's got interlock Alien Stag, and then he's got a corrugated underneath. So he's got this Inception. Oh, and the Alien Stag is a frame staple. That was another cool thing about this. And then the corrugated is Clapton. Dude. Fucking crazy. So fucking cool. Good job. Yeah. I don't really have much to say about the. Yeah. Now, I'm wondering if the inside, that's like a parallel alien on the inside, right? Or is it interlock? It looks like just a parallel alien. It's crazy. This is fucking cool. You definitely pushed yourself. I've been watching Sean O'Garrity because he's been doing coil class. And he definitely pushed himself with this one. Really good job, Sean. Really good. Dave and Gore. I'm so glad Dave and Gore fucking entered the build off. Dude, this dude did like 4 braids. 4 braids. And then he's got this circly thing going around it. Which I'm not sure. At first, I didn't really like the outside circle wire. And then it kind of grew on me. I don't know. It's definitely super symmetrical. But he's got 4 micro Clapton braids in there. And I don't even know what their names are. There's 4 different ones, though. Believe me, I've looked super close. These are 4 different braids. Oh, the one's not a micro Clapton. I'm sorry. 2 of them ain't micro Clapton. 2 of them are, I believe. Yeah. Wowee. He's got a stovetop. He's got a regular. He's got an Inception. And this is called, I don't know what that would be called. That zigzag one. They're all installed, though. Fucking cool. Fucking getting all that shit inside of an RDA is insane. That top cap would fit, too. Crazy fucker. You crazy fucker, Dave. Really cool. Really cool, Dave. Dave made it in. J Blaze coils. Okay. J Blaze. This is a super clean build. I don't know. Do your pictures any way you want. You take really good pictures. I would rather this one not be the first one, but it don't matter. I'm just being an idiot. Like something like this being the first. Install pictures I like better than just non-install pictures. This glow shot's awesome. This is just one of them ones where it's like real clean. You did a good job on the binary. It's just there was so many other really, really awesome builds. But you definitely got a cool, clean parabolic there. Good stuff. Hopefully you enter the next one. The ribbons are laying down. They're not like how everybody else does them. Probably difficult to wrap. Good job. Good pictures too. This is a repost. Metal to the Core. Metal to the Core didn't. Dude, this is still. I'm glad you submitted something. This is like a. I don't even know if it's a Trinity or whatever. It's a Razorback. Um, yeah. It's a fucking cool wire, but, you know, it's installed there. It's not even a wrap. But I know Metal to the Core didn't really have time to build, but he put something in. And that's what you should do. You should just put something in. And this is a cool something, very cool something. But yeah, I'm glad you put something in. I'm not even gonna. That's a cool picture. Metal to the Core takes awesome pictures. Look at that picture. Yikes. And just yeah, he's in the master tier. It's rough to. I'm glad he submitted something though, and I'm not gonna give him a hard time about it. Next time though, Metal to the Core. Next time. I don't have the chat up right now, guys. I will in a little bit. The thing is it just cuts off everything. Beazle builds. Beazle builds from the Resistance crew. I wasn't easy on the Resistance crew this build off at all. And if anybody says I was, you're wrong. And you will find that out in a little bit. This build's insane. It's just fucking crazy, dude. It's a binary with an alien on the inside. It's a pitchfork with fucking like razorbacks on the inside. It's a Suka with corrugated on the sides. This thing's just fucking nuts. This was like, oh yeah, look at that fucking wire porn. Are you kidding me? You fucking kidding me, dude? It's a fucking pitchfork binary with a fucking alien inside. Come on. The fucking Suka's Clapton. This guy's fucking nuts. Oh man. Really cool Beazle builds. I like this one. It's so fucking different, and you put everything in the kitchen sink in there. This is one of my favorite builds, the whole build off. One of my favorites. It's funny because there's a couple things in here that I usually hate, but the way this build looks, this is easily one of my favorites of the entire build off. I definitely could have put Falcom in either tier. I'm glad I didn't put him in Protege because he was definitely one of the ones that was kind of, it was in the middle for me, and I was like, nah, you know what? I think throwing him in Master would be better for everybody. This is really one of my favorite builds of the whole thing. This picture is sick. So he's got a Razorback Enigma here, frame staple underneath, Staggertons to hold that up in a capture build. And then he's got this big old alien, and I can't really tell, but it's naked. It's a naked hybrid. I can't really tell if this is parallel, if it's holding water, and even in the one picture, it looks micro-claptoned. And look at this fucking thing. This is like a 4-core stagger fuse Clapton with a staple inside. This build's just ridiculous. And it looks good. Like, all this shit's inside here. You put all this shit here, and it looks fucking great all together. Look at this. Look at this fucking guy. That thing's so cool. One of my favorites of this round, definitely, for sure. It looks like it looks like an erector set. Like, this coil's about to roll down and then roll up here and then roll up there and like hit you in the face or something. That's all I gotta say about that. Oh. Finally, an actual post by Builds by Talion instead of all the reposts. This build's cool. This is like an octopus, right? That's supposed to be an octopus, right? Because it's got 1, 2, but it's got too many legs. Jesus, Talion. This is a pitchfork he clapped in with here. Okay? That's a pitchfork that he clapped in with. Okay? Look at this fucking thing. It's alien. I guess that's called like a pinhead build, and he used aliens to hold it down on the frame staple. And he's got micro Clapton aliens. I like this middle wire quite a bit. This is a very, very cool build. It just reminds me of an octopus. That's what it looks like. It looks like an octopus with a couple pitchfork tentacles. He clapped in with a pitchfork. Not just one tier pitchfork. It's like a 2-tier pitchfork. He made a pitchfork, and then he clapped in with it. That's retarded. Look at this. Look at. Look at it. It's a pitchfork, but it's a Clapton. Really good job, Talion. I hope you had fun. Can't wait to see what you do next round. Was up? Sugar coils. This is one of my favorites too. This one has a theme, and it's awesome. This is definitely one of my favorites. I'm growing to like sugar coils quite a bit. It's all snake spines. All of these wires are snake spines, all 3 of them. This is a staple stagger fuse Clapton snake spine. This is a bigger staple stagger fuse Clapton snake spine. And then this is a binary pitchfork staple stagger fuse Clapton snake spine. And he did his snake spines very well. You see how bent down they are? Dude. This build is so fucking clean too. And the pictures are so nice. Look at this. Jesus. So clean. So clean. Probably one of the cleanest of the lot. Builds get cleaner the harder they are, and they look clean, you know? Super good job, dude. I like the theme of the snake spines, all of them. I like shit like that. Okay, straight dripping resistance crew member. This is a super clean build as well. Super good pictures. But it's also a staple stagger fuse Clapton pattern build. And I said I was going to be hard on the resistance crew members. I wasn't going to be easy. And it's really, really fucking clean. It was hard not to fucking... But even if it was anybody else, I would say the same thing. The pictures make this look really, really, really good. The pictures are amazing. The build's super clean. The colors are awesome. You did a really good job on this build. It's just there was more that I could let in, and that was basically the gist of it. Yeah, it's just hard to judge. Mass Coils, another Resistance crew member. This fucking build's beautiful looking, and District 5 also liked it because they reposted it a bunch. This is a Stovetop Enigma Felix. Now, why didn't Mass Coils get in? It's because I was being hard on the Resistance crew, and quite honestly, it was more just, it wasn't even just a Resistance crew thing. I've seen Mass Coils do so many fucking awesome builds, and I just felt this one, as beautiful as it looks, it's also, I don't want to say it's simple, but for Mass Coils, I think he could have pushed it a little more. Anytime I do a build off, there's a couple names that come to mind that are probably going to win it, and Mass Coils is right there. Mass Coils is probably top 5 favorite builders of mine. So, as great as this build looks, as great as the pictures are, as good as it makes that District 5 look, it just, it was hard with all the other builds to put this in there. But it's a beautiful build. But, everything before but's bullshit. I know you could do way fucking more awesome shit than that. But it's a beautiful build. Thank you for entering though, Mass. Thank you for putting your build up on the build off. Turbo Nutta. Here we go. This is a very cool build. This was a hard one too. Dude, you did a really good job. This is super clean. It really is. That Protege tier is no fucking joke though. Corrugated, staple stagger fuse Clapton, Razorback on the inside, Razorback Mohawk. This build's, you taking some really good pictures too. Man. Yeah, these were fucking hard, man. Some of these are just fucking hard to be like, Oh, and Turbo was in the Master too. Fuck, dude. Yeah, I threw him to the Sharks too. He was in the Master tier. That's why. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Man. It's a really nice build too. Protege, that definitely would have made it in. Dragon's Breath, Master Tier, Build Off. This build's super cool. This is like, it's like an interlock with 2 different wires, ribbon and round wire. And then he's got this mohawk underneath, which is very, very nice. This kind of is the same, like, dude, this build's so fucking, it just was hard. It was just, with the tier 1, it was just rough. It was just rough. It was rough. It's a super cool build. Very clean, very nice looking. It was just one of them ones where it was just, I couldn't let everybody in. Build Armageddon, Protege, round 1. This is a Protege build. This is tier 2 build. Oh, this is a repost first of all. Hold on a second. We'll get back to him. K Panzer. This build is insane. This is Master tier. This is one of my favorites too. The way you wrap these coils. First of all, the double UFO thing is amazing with the corrugated inside. That shit ain't easy. Not at all. And then you got the half pitchfork with the corrugated and the parabolic. And then the way you wrap this, really just, look at that thing. There's a theme there, you know what I mean? There's something going on. That shit ain't easy right there. That one picture is insane. Hold on. It's that picture, yeah. Just this picture is fucking awesome. You did a really good job, K-Panzer, on this. Damn! Let me just check in with my chat, make sure everybody's seeing what I'm seeing. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I just hope nobody takes it to heart or anything. But it's just what I think. Oh, man. Tim's coils. These are some really cool wires in here. This is one of the ones that I was like, same thing, like, there's just a lot going on here that I'm not sure is necessary, like this stuff. And there's no, like, full deck shot. But the wires that I do see are very, very cool. It's just one of them things. Interlock Enigma here, and I believe this is a Razorback type of either Squarelian or Hedgehog. I'm not sure. It's a little hard to see, but it is super cool. I do like the pictures. The pictures of the stuff going all around is very cool. I wish I could see the full deck shot. Is my one basic critique to you. Looks like this might even be an Inception. Cyborg coils. I like this. This is in the Protege tier. This shit ain't easy, dude. Stagger fuse Clapton, triple stagger fuse Clapton, stagger fuse Clapton. They're skip fused and then fused together. And he just did a bunch of them and installed it with the. It's kind of like a capture build, kind of, with stagger fuse Claptons. I did think maybe it could be a little cleaner, but I still liked it. For the Protege tier, I thought this was enough. I liked it. Yeah, just the practice on the stagger fuse Claptons, I guess. That's not easy, though. It's not. And I'm glad you took chances with it. And it seemed to pay off this time. I like that heat shot. Good job, Cyborg Coils. Oh, this one's cool. I like this one a lot. Man, Mr. Pebble. This one made it in. So he's got a type of staple stagger fuse Clapton here. Let me take more. I like this picture the best. And this one, yeah. So he's got like this staple stagger fuse Clapton that's like a weird fuse underneath. But like these builds just work. Like for some reason, it is clean in a way, but also in a way it's very linear. It just all these different lines shooting off at different directions. But all these are the same and all these are the same, but these and these are not the same. You understand? Like that rail wire thing that you're doing there, that shit ain't easy. Fuck that. I ain't doing that shit. Look at this. I like this build a lot. The fact that you did dual coil really drove it home too. This shot really really put this build through there. The dual coil thing to me is a big thing. Sometimes. Matsu coils. This was in the Protege tier. This build's insane for Protege. Dude, when I seen this, I was like, I don't know if it's going to be enough for Master. And then I was like, oh shit, he's in Protege? It's hard to do stuff with this with a naked staple, isn't it? To bend it around like that. Naked staples don't really want to be put around stuff like that. And we're gonna see a really good one soon from the master tier. But you did like this enigma type thing over here. You got like some kind of mohawk underneath. Or enigma underneath. The colors are cool, the pictures are cool. It's a triple inception. It's just cool, man. For a protege, this shit's fucking crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Really good job. Way to think outside the box there. I like it. Leono coils. So, this one. This is a quad helixed twisted wire. Then he's got like a staggered wire under here, staggered wires on the frames, and he's staggering them all across. And just a couple of these shots, it just looks really fucking cool. Yeah, I like this one. The helixing is just, of the four wires, is pretty fucking cool. And then the wire underneath to boot, I liked it. It looks like a clean, you could see everything with this inception too. I like this one. Good job. This is a repost. This is a repost. This is Call Me Mister. Woo! Just look at it. Hold on. He's got some close-ups here. Okay. So, what he's got going on here. Hold on, give me a second. Okay. He's got the staple alien inside. That's all staple wires that he aliened. And then he's got these helix wires on the inside of staple wires. And then he felixed across. The twisteds next to each other is just fucking cool looking. And then it's an inception. That one wire is awesome. And then there's another badass wire underneath, which is crazy. And it's just another type of Fralium with micro Clapton. The top cap probably fits too, which is crazy. I really like this one, Call Me Mister. Yep. Yerp. Master tier. Great job. That's a good one. Deck coils. You did a good job on this. So interlock aliens, parallel with aliens, and it's an awesome looking build. It really is. It just so many great builds. Interlock, maybe use smaller wire. Well, you know what? I like the contrast of the small and the big wire you got going though. So fuck that. I'll shut up. Clean build though. It is a nice build. Thank you for entering. Scotty729. He posted his build twice. It's one of the disqualifications. Sorry, Scotty. The rules is the rules. Josh Main. This one at first was kind of in the same boat as with all the wires coming out. And then this swirly thing really grew on me. Look at this thing. I don't know if that's a twisted ribbon or a twisted square wire or a twisted rectangle wire, but I know that I like it. And then another twisted wire, and then a Clapton. And he Claptoned with all of them and made this swirl thing, which looks actually pretty badass the more I look at it. And then he just bundled up a bunch of these helixes here with that wire too. This is just a load of wire in this build. This build cost Josh Main 300 feet in spools. I'm kidding. This is awesome. Good job. Pretty cool, pretty cool. It looks mystical. Look at that picture. This is one of my favorite pictures here. This is a top view with the soap in it. That's fucking cool. Just looks like a stovetop, but it's not. Well, it is, but it's not. Good job, Josh. Congrats on getting in. Zat2Taz. He made a brain coil here, which I did think was pretty cool. He's got this thing here. I would have to look at a brain again. But it's a bunch of twisted alien all. I'm not really sure how he wrapped this one. But it's cool. It's a brain for sure. Got it in the golem. And he's got these like fuse clapped and things coming out. It was very cool. It just wasn't enough to make it to the next round. That's a cool picture too. Definitely looks like a brain though. You know what I thought it looked like at first though? A snail. A snail with a shell. Doesn't it? Doesn't that look like a snail? I was like, what the fuck? Is Kim Dixon's Bill gonna eat this one up? A little scorpion? Looks like a snail right there, right? It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Cool stuff. Oh, see, his alien's got like one core. Pretty interesting. Alright, Zach Vapes is another one. He wanted to post a couple posts here. Sorry, Zach. Nidar coils. Alright. Dude, I love this build. This one was one of the ones that was very close to being eliminated just because of this one was like very close. This was like one of the ones where we're going to get to the other builds that were like eliminated that were very close. The one that comes to the top of my head is Merlin. Like this and Merlin's build were like Jesus. Like it was just hard. The one that what really pushed it for me though is I'm almost positive that you had to go both ways on the swivel to get this to happen. I'm pretty sure that you didn't just go from drill to swivel, but you also had to clap them from swivel to drill. And the fact that I think that makes me think, and just how it lines up too, and how it like looks like pyramids poking out. I just thought that you took a chance and it really paid off. I just do. I just think that you thought outside the box and it paid off this time. It could be cleaner. It could. Like this guy could be cleaner. It could. And also, what I would suggest is we're definitely, hold on, let me make sure. Yes, we're definitely only seeing one angle of the coil, which to some judges looks like maybe the other side doesn't look as good. So, if that's not the case, try to get different angles of it. But really cool. It paid off. Yeah, way to think outside the box is all I could really say. I like this build a lot. I liked it as soon as I seen it. Some of these builds, like even though I like them when I see them, they don't always score well, you know? And then that's when it comes down to the nitty-gritty of like who's gonna make it through. That one person. This is awesome. I don't know if this is a square wire alien or what. But yeah, you got the micro Clapton alien on the inside. This one was just like clean, cool looking in the dang RDA. Yeah, yeah, good job. Hold on a second, did I say? This one wasn't up against Merlin. What am I talking about? This was up against somebody else. I'm sorry. Merlin was in the master tier. That was one of the things. Effie wire with some Sukas. Wait a minute. Hey. This is not... Yeah, this isn't an entry for this round. I'm sorry. Here's Scotty's other post. Slave to the ink. Slave to the ink with the aliens. And then he's got like the Gatling gun thing going on. I like the black and white pictures too, but that's not what scored big for you. I just like them. He's got like this Gatling gun with all the Claptons inside kind of thing going on. And then he's got like an Inception over that. Slave to the ink pushed himself. I know this. I know this. I've been watching Slave to the ink because of Coil Class, and I'm glad you joined, and this one paid off. You took some risks. You tried some different things, and it paid off. Yeah. The aliens are clean. The Claptons are clean. Yeah. These could be a little cleaner, I suppose. Maybe tighter down. But yeah, I mean, good job. Axeman Zombie. This build's crazy. So it's Twisted Wire, Hedgehog, Twisted Wire, Alien on the inside. The twist could be a little tighter here, but it still looks really good. So it's twisted, you know, it's a twisted for Alien on the inside, and then twisted. Everything's fucking twisted. He twisted everything. And then he's got more twisted going on here, and then Alien on the inside. Twisted, twisted. This is cool because the one's twisted more than the other. That works. That just works. This is in Protege. Fucking cool. I think what's going on with your pictures is bring the light closer to the build. I think. I don't know. Maybe not. Play with your lighting a lot. That's the only thing that's going on with your pictures. Is the lighting. Be able to see more of that stuff going on. Really cool though, Axeman Zombie. Congratulations on moving on. Here's Vape Life. Okay, here's Mr. Vape Life. This is in Protege? My hat just blew off looking at this fucking thing. Dude, there's so many braids in here that I've never even fucking tried. I thought Dave and Gore did a lot of braids. This fucking guy. He's got a braid inside of a staple stagger. Well, a Staggerton staple Clapton. And then he's got like, I guess that's a Celtic or a Spanish braid. I have no idea. And then he's got like this cord vertebrae down here, a bunch of vertebrae up here. This is like a diamondback, I guess, right here. Crazy, dude, that you fit all that. Look at it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's 6 different braids in this. And it looks like the top cap would even fit. How can you be mad at that? It looks like, you know the lady in the Labyrinth with the backpack with all the junk in it? That looks like her backpack. It reminds me of it. I don't know. I might be an idiot. Oh, the color pictures. Look at that one. Especially this one. This looks like our backpack. Good job, Vape Life 01, and congrats. Slim builds. Here's a Resistance crew member that did make it in. Okay, so he's got the Clapton corrugated. He's got parabolic pitchforking going on. Crazy. He's got Clapton, Suka Alien. He's got Double Stitch on there. Dude. And it just looks really good. Man, oh man. Yikes. Great job, Slim Builds. Congrats. Braid Brazil. Yeah, I had Braid Brazil in the master tier. So it was just rough. It was just rough. This is a cool build, man. All a fully Clapton, staple stagger fuse Clapton. He's got like the interlock type of I don't know what you would call this. It's I don't know what you would call these. I'm actually not a fan of these things. But this build does look cool. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of these Enigma things. I just think they look, and this is just my opinion, I think they just look messy. I think they just look like you overstretched an Enigma, you know? Those usually don't score well with me, stuff like that. Pretty cool build, though. Mac Myers. Dude, Mac Myers and Protege doing this shit over here. He's got an Enigma stitched with ribbon, and then he's got an Enigma regular stitch, and the symmetry of this Inception is just very good. Super clean wire, too. Man, this is the shit I'm talking about. Mac Myers, very, very good job. Love it. I don't even have anything to say. Here's Zach Fabe's other fucking post. Sorry, Zach. Dual coil cam. Here we go. So he's got super clean triple core stagger fuse Claptons with the ribbons on the inside. Not easy to do. He's got two of them, and he made a cage build with a alien wire there. Everybody knows I like my cage builds. It's got cool little swerving actions going on. Congrats, dual coil cam. Great job. Cool, cool, cool. Here we go. Remember I was talking about the naked wires being rat big. They don't like doing that. B Malik said, hold my beer. This naked wire with the razor back inside. Corrugated. It's crazy. And then he's got a corrugated staggered build underneath. Some of these pictures are, this picture is just amazing. I love this picture. One of my favorite pictures of the buildoff, I think. It's a badass build. Merlin with the tree. Fucking Merlin's tree is fucking cool as hell. Man. This is one of the ones that was hard to keep out. It was hard to keep out. But it was also like, it was, and it also wasn't in a way. It was very hard for me to not put it into there because there wasn't a spot. But in a way, it was also easy to be like, you know, it's wire art, isn't it? It's wire art, isn't it? And the question is it a coil build? Right? But I'm super glad he did it. And he took a risk. And this time it didn't pay off. The preparation of these pictures, though, if it was a picture taking contest, is that a mushroom? Is that a mushroom? This tree is super cool. I'm not sure how many trees I've seen like this without the leaf things on there. He's got another picture. Go check out Merlin's Instagram. He's got another one that's like he like colored it. He colored it in. Like the branches are brown and the leaves are green. It's really fucking cool. And yeah, this is really cool. It was hard. It's just hard, man. It's hard to score this in a coil. That's basically what it comes down to. In a coil building competition, it's hard to score this. Because you go cleanliness, I don't know. You go difficulty, and you're like, I don't know. Now, creativity even is kind of like, well, I have seen it before. You know, it's just hard. It's just really hard. With all the other builds, it's really hard too. But I'm super glad he did it. I'm super glad he took the risk because I like seeing it. And, you know, I know it's not your first, not your last build off, so awesome. Thank you. And these pictures are really fucking cool. I know a lot of people really like this fucking build, I can tell you that. The Divine family was a fan. They were a little upset Merlin didn't get in. But I say, hey, I'm the fucking judge. Phoebe. Phoebe 64. Also taking risks that paid off. This is fucking cool. So, man, this one I liked it when I seen it, and then it grew on me a little bit more. I'm wondering what the hell is going on with that fucking coloring though. That's what's eating Gilbert Grape over here. But what Phoebe did to make a scorpion's really cool. Kim. This is Kim Dixon. I have to find them damn posts. There was like a contest that people were doing back in the day where they would make bugs out of wire. And there was some really cool stuff made. Stuff like this. I'll have to find them. I don't know what hashtag they put them in there. But this is cool. He's got the legs. He's got the scorpion tail. He's got the little claws there. And really cool. He's climbing out of the golem. He's got some coils in his hands. Yeah. This was probably a pain in the ass. This looks like it was a pain in the ass. The claws. It would be cool to see something else for the claws. I just don't know what. Yeah, I don't know what. I like that it's twisted wire back here. And then they split up in here. Very cool, Kim. Very cool. Congratulations for making it through. Vape Ogre. You got a super clean interlock Enigma here. It just wasn't enough for this build off, but you did a really good job on it. And I'm glad you submitted. I hope it was fun. Should we watch the video? Let's watch the video. Oh! Do it again. Oh! Look at that. That's a cool glow shot video. R. Gavin Ho coils, kind of the same deal. This is a cool interlock. I believe it's double stitch, if not triple. I'm not sure. It's triple stitched interlock for Alien. Super cool, just, yeah, just with the competition, it's rough. Azrael Frost. Twisted wires, made a braid out of it, made an inception out of it. Alien on the inside. Whoa! I'm sorry. Boom. 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 Chaser coils. Here's another one, man. Okay, here's the theme that goes on here. This is what I'm gonna start getting into now. Let's do it. Chaser coils is a cool build. Dude, installing this many coils isn't easy. I know it's not. It's not easy. And in some build offs, this is going to be super impressive. Stable stagger fuse Claptons, man, it's a theme, right? But maybe different. Maybe if it was like, dude, you know what I would have did? I would have did like 2 core aliens, 2 of them, 2 stagger fuse Claptons, 2 fuse Claptons, and like 2 like hybrids or something. That shit would have looked badass. It's also in a deck that accepts this many coils, right? So it's like, it's very cool, but it is in a deck that it's supposed to do that. So, very cool. Very good job. It just wasn't enough in this competition, but thank you for entering. And this it. You should be proud of this build. It is fucking cool. It's 8 fucking coils, people. Come on. Tall Paul. I like this. I like this hybrid quite a bit. It's an Suko on this side, it's an Enigma on this side, and then it's an Alien with parallels in here. So this is like one of them, it's like a double step hybrid. It's complicated. Actually, he might have the Alien going all the way through too. Really good job, congrats, he made it through. Is that it? That's not it, because I know that there was more. Saturation Station didn't make it to the next round. No. Hold on a second. I know for a fact there's people missing here. Hold on. There's one guy. Because there's something I was going to get into with the coils that we were just saying. There's definitely something I wanted to talk about. For some reason, Instagram, like, buries people here. This is sugar coils. These coils. For some reason, Instagram buried a couple people. I don't know if it's because of where they're from. Is it a different time zone? Where is he? I know exactly who I'm thinking of. All right, basically what I was going to get at is some people post it way too early. And some people might think that's just my opinion. But it's my opinion that people post it too early and then produced better builds afterwards. I seen it happen. I seen somebody post the build like 2 days after the video, and then there was still almost 2 weeks left, and they produced better builds since then. And they couldn't take their build down and repost or put up another build. So it's like, you don't have to get it out there right away, is my point, right? I think the people that should get it out there right away are maybe the people that do really good in build offs. It's my opinion. I've always liked to wait until one of the last days. Not the last day, but one of the last days. Maybe I produce something. If I have no more time to produce anything, then fuck it. I ain't doing shit. I almost wonder if the person took their bill down. How come I did not see his build? He must have took the hashtag out. He had the hashtag in here. He must have took it out. I don't know. Yeah. Real builds was submitted. This was submitted. I don't know what happened. This is a super cool build. Suka stitched with ribbon and then... No, hold on. It's a razorback, not a Suka. It's a razorback stitched with a ribbon. And then a razorback stitched with a round wire. Interchanging colors. It just, yeah, it just wasn't enough for the tier that you're in. Yeah, it's one of them ones also I've seen super... I feel like I've seen better from this particular builder. Come on. All right. Real Builds, thank you for your build donation to my build off. Is that it? I hope I showed everybody. Hold on. Bones, Talion. Oh yeah, Cornell didn't do. Braid Brazil, Call Me Mister, Slim Builds, Falcons, K-Panja, Metal to the Core. WP Mac didn't do. Dragon's Breath didn't do. No, Dragon's Breath did do. I'm sorry. He was just, okay. Wire Junkie, Clayton didn't do. Mass, B-Malik, boom, 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 boom. Yep. Yeah, I think we got everybody. Yeah, I think we did everybody. I think we did. Dude, how long was this video? How long was this damn video? Dude, thank you all for entering. Thank you all for entering. That's always fun. Thanks everybody for entering. I think it's time for bed, dude. Let me get the chat up and then we could talk. Is anybody yelling at me yet? Like, fuck you. Fuck you, Indoctavon. You suck. You fucking suck. You suck. I fucking hate you. I hate you. Let me get some of this shit out of here. I got so much shit going on in this computer right now. Spork Life, what is up, everybody? How many motherfuckers here anyway? How many motherfuckers here anyway? I don't even know. How many people watching? Jason Campbell, what's up? Kim Dixon, David R. Live chat. Let me see my participants. Oh, there's like 5 people here. All Day Vape, David R. Graham, Jason, Jerry Lawrence, Kim Dixon, Merlin, Spork Life, Taz, Falcone. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Once again, guys, all I could say is thanks for joining. Everybody did a great job. Really. If you pushed yourself, you did the right thing. It's hard to not let people in, but that is what a build-off's for. It's kind of like, this is the big leagues of coil building, so if you're involved in it, I mean, there is no other league right now. Carson Arson, what's up? Jerry Law. You got your RDO? Sweet. Sweet, Vapin' Jason. Wait, Vapin' Jason? Damn, you got it? It's Monday? Damn, good shit, dude. Good shit, I'm surprised you got it. Once again, thank you, Kim Dixon, for the juices. I got this wire, Optimum wire, which, man, it's hard to show clean wire on fuck. You can only take my word for it, but it's not just that this is ribbon. It's not just that it's clean. What time's Fog Life? I got coil class at 7:30. What time's Fog Life? Coil class is 7:30 to 9:30 until fresh. Yeah, the spools are cool. So the word on the street is, watch this, 36 gauge. Let's unlock the 36 gauge and watch it not unravel all crazy. Look at that. Okay. It doesn't like explode. A little bit, I guess. Yeah. 9:30 my time? No fresh? Oh. Hell yeah. We could do that. Okay. I'll be on Spork Life. I'll be on Fog Life tomorrow on Fresh's channel. I thought you were saying you were doing a show again. I'm invited. That's awesome. All right. Well, there we go. Coil class and then Fog Life. Wait, Fresh is invited on his channel? Isn't that a little weird? This is Wire Optimum. This is Lightning Vapes. That's what it is. This is Lightning Vapes. Go to Lightning Vapes. When you order, this is what they give you. Lightning Vapes. This is new Lightning Vapes. They're starting to do different stuff with it. It's super clean. And the spools have some sort of technology where they don't explode when you... Let's see what happens with the ribbon. Ribbon would be rough, but let's see. Yeah, ribbon's exploding a little bit, but ribbon's a little rough. I'd expect that to happen to any ribbon. But it's spooled on there so nice. Like, I just exploded it a little bit, but... Hold on. Let me show you this one. There's some of them that just look... Look at this ribbon on the spool. Look how straight everything is. There's, like, no overlapping. That one's overlapping because that's where I take it off. But other than that... Wire opium. Wire opium. These guys watch some fucked up shit. Yeah, it's clean. I mean, I've made a bunch of decors already with the 36 gauge, and it's nice. I was able to put the 36 down, and it wasn't like rolling off the table, exploding. I make decors, what can I say? So, be there or be square. All right, everybody. I didn't want to run this video too long. I can't believe it's almost 11 o'clock. The video is now here. The build up the video before this I'm erasing, but I did put up a edited video on Instagram where all the names are not cropped out. So you can go check that out. That's probably going to get more views than the one on my YouTube, to be honest. Instagram videos get more views than my YouTube videos. It's just the way it is. Almost by double. So, but we'll try to change that soon. Everybody, thank you. Have a good night. Coil class tomorrow. It's a lattice build, and then Spork Life after that. I will join the guys and gals. Gal or galza. And everybody have a good night. Have a good week. Tomorrow's Tuesday. We're almost there. Peace out, everybody. I'll see you next time.